Police Minister Bityi Cele visited a family in Bityi outside Mthatha in the Eastern Cape, where 7 people were massacred while preparing for a funeral of a relative. It's still unclear what led to this killing, and police say they are now investigating. This is just one of several homicides in the Eastern Cape recently. eNCA reporter Ronald Masinda has been tracking that story for us. He's joining us now live. Good afternoon, Ronald. Thank you very much for your time. What is the minister's, what has been the minister's response to the killing of the 7 family members in Bityi?
Well, Police Minister Bityi Cele told traditional leaders and community members from that area that the onus is not on the police alone to fight crime, and that there is a tendency in South Africa where police will make meaningful arrests only to see criminals roaming the streets, people who have either not served sentences or served short sentences only to be repeat offenders. He was speaking to a community, as you rightly mentioned, Pradan, that lost 7 people, 6 from the same family. Now, the week before that, a woman in her 60s was also killed from the same family, and this has been a community terrorized by unknown gunmen who have repeatedly shot and killed several people from that particular area and in other parts of the Eastern Cape. Cele also was saying, Pradan, that in as much as people are grappling with crime, this is a problem nationally. He mentioned just some of the events and incidences that he had to go to just to speak to people and how they felt about the issue of crime. We know that in that particular area of Bityi, we heard from traditional leaders that they only see 1 police van patrol each day, and this is simply not enough. They say that in the past they used to have an operational system from the police where a number of guns were confiscated, and since that operation has ended, we are seeing a scourge in crime. We heard this from the minister earlier.
But the arrest, we expect it to happen quickly. That will be really a instruction to all law enforcement to say, let's find those people that have done this and committed this kind of crime of killing those people. Some of them who do not know anything, some of them are women. And maybe we also take this opportunity of passing our condolences on behalf of the delegation to the families here. But their condolences will be only realized as we do our work as the police for arresting those criminals.
On another matter, Ronald, I understand the minister had some comments about the imminent release on parole of Janusz Walusz, the man who assassinated Chris Hani in 1993.
Yes, indeed, and he says that he sympathizes with the Hani family because he believes that Chris Hani, although he's no more, that the person who was behind his assassination shouldn't see freedom in his own lifetime, and that he should at least be behind bars, because that's what South Africans deserve. Describing Hani as a person who was a great hero, a person who fought against a racist regime, and a person who fought for many South Africans. And today, now that this announcement has been made about the parole of Janusz Walusz, many South Africans are saddened to hear those news, and this is what he had to say earlier following that announcement.
My opinion then doesn't work when the law has worked on that way. But some of us who worked with Chris, both exiled and in the country, we thought that was a very special human being, that South Africa was really blessed with him. We remember that day when we lost him. It never came in our heads, in our minds and hearts, that somebody one day will be free when Chris is forever gone. Maybe it's what he said again, to say it will be good, these things, if they are open sometimes to the general population, to be given opportunity to tell how do we feel. I want to repeat, if you could go to the broader society of South Africa, they would not love to see what they've seen and what happened yesterday. But I want to emphasize the point. It's the law, and we'll have to respect the law. If we need and we have a problem, the law will have to be changed. But for now, that's what has happened. But I feel like many South Africans, I haven't heard anybody. It would be from organizations themselves, even those that Chris Hani was never a member of them. I've read the statements. Everybody feels that at this time, the nation has been let down.
Bityi Cele, they're commenting on the order by the Constitutional Court yesterday for the parole of the killer of Chris Hani, Janusz Walusz.